Hello and welcome to my video for my February book haul. So I didn't plan on getting too many books this month. I had 3 in my mind that I knew were coming out and I knew that I was going to buy, but yeah, they weren't the only ones. However, what I did know was that Dawn Study by Maria V. Snyder was coming out, which is the last book in the new trilogy of study books, and I will leave my link to this review down below. The next book I knew I was planning on getting was The Scarecrow Queen by Melinda Salisbury, which is the third and final book in the Sin Eater's Daughter trilogy. I am looking forward to getting to this. I have tried to read the first few pages, and yeah, I realised that I probably need to do a reread of the first 2 books before I get into it, so that might take me a little longer to get to. Next, the one that's causing me a few issues at the moment is King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard. I haven't heard anything bad about it, it's bigger than I expected, so it doesn't sit on my shelf quite as nicely. However, I'm sure the book will be very good, and it is the 3rd book in the Red Queen series. It's a series, not a trilogy, which I originally thought it was. So no doubt this will end on as much as a cliffhanger as Glass Sword did, and then we'll all be waiting to see what happens next to Mare and the rest of the characters. Then, like I say, I haven't planned on buying any more books. I went on Amazon, happened to notice there's a 3 for 10 offer, and me being me, ended up with 6 books through that 3 for 10 offer. The first one being The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I got this purely because I got Caraval in my Fairy Loot box for January, and the little idea behind that is that if you like The Night Circus, you will like Caraval, so I figure it'll work the other way around. I really enjoyed Caraval, so I got this to see if I would like that just as much. Next on the list was 4, a Divergent collection by Veronica Roth. Divergent isn't my favourite series, I have to admit. I really like the first book, the second one's okay, not overly keen on the third, but I do like the character of 4, so I'll be looking forward to reading these stories by him. The next one is 3 Dark Crowns by Kendera Blake. I have heard good things about this. I think the idea is really interesting. It isn't a standalone as I originally thought. I think I've seen things online about the next book, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. Next one I got was Queen of the Tearling by Erica Johansson. Again, I've heard things about this. I've heard that people enjoyed the first one, not so much the second and third, but I'll be interested to see what I think and whether I think the series is worth continuing to read. Next one is Stealing Snow by Danielle Page. Again, I read the blurb on the back of this and thought it sounded quite cool. Yeah, and when it came, I really like the iridescence on the cover, you can see, which is quite cool. I quite like that. And lastly in that haul is Rebel of the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton. I am 100 pages off finishing this and already know that I need the sequel now, which is handy because I know that it's recently come out. I'm already in love with these characters. I can tell it's going to become one of my favourite series, and I'm really looking forward to finishing that and going on to the next one. Now after that, I also managed to get hold of the Shatter Me series, which consists of Shatter Me, Unravel Me, Ignite Me, and Unite Me, which are 2 novellas which accompany the series. Again, through BookTube and various reviews I've read, I've heard that it's quite good, so I'm really glad that I managed to get those and bag myself a bargain there. I thought that was going to be it. There was nothing else that I was interested in, and then Amazon decided to completely screw me over and want to take my money again by putting Passenger by Alexander Bracken, The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Adehi, and Wolf by Wolf by Ryan Groudon on offer on Kindle for 99p each. So they are now sat on my Kindle, also waiting to be read. I have no idea when I'm going to get to them. I've not ordered my TBR yet. I don't think I'm going to get through the books that I thought I was going to get through in February, because time just has run away from me. I'm blaming the fact that it's a shorter month, even though it's only 3 days. But hopefully this is the end of my February book haul. I know there's still over a week to go, but I'm hoping that there won't be anything else that catches my eye in that time, and that the next book haul will be in March. So hopefully I will see you then. Bye!